We'll see if there's actually anything that happens today. Welcome back and welcome in. My name is Evan. We are here to play some more Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye. Yesterday I got stumped. We tried all the things we knew how to do, and we got stuck in Temple 2 and... No, we didn't get stuck in the temple. We got stuck at the bridge area. We're supposed to be able to crack the bridge area, and I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Does this make sense? I'm missing something. Yeah, at the subterranean lake. What's going on? Symbol room. Symbol room's not helpful for me. Symbol room only told me 2 symbols. Why am I like this? Okay. We gotta, maybe if we watch the connecting things, right? All of these show the same video though. They put the chains on with those things, which is all that's telling me to do is to use those things to extinguish it. Right? This is gonna show me the same thing. We gotta check though, because like clearly I'm missing a piece of information somewhere, right? So we've unsealed the top one, which means we have to seal these ones. This one I can't get to because the boat's too far away. This one I can't get to because one of those dudes that sees us and sounds the alarm is in the way. Is there something I learn in these areas that is helpful? And I still have, maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to figure this out first. Like maybe our fireplace room will teach me something I need to know, but this feels like it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Is the thing that we have to do last getting this, or is the thing that we have to do last getting this? Are they tricking me by putting this in the center, and actually this is our last step of the puzzle? These are good questions. Have a good lurk, Cash. Scanning the reels. Because we've seen some of the scan things too, but I don't think that that's necessary. I hated this one. I hated that this was a thing. I was so mad when I saw this one. About rage quit the whole damn game. Not really, but it was funny. Gosh, I mean, the thing is, I can throw myself at the fireplace again. Outer Milds? Yeah, that's what it is, Z. Thank you. That's what it is. For some reason, this one only shows me partial information, but we've seen the whole thing now when you combine the intel with all 3 of these, I think. Oh, my brain hurts, dude. My brain hurts on this. And we also have to mark it on our map would be nice. Let's get over there. Let's think. What are areas I have not tried to get to with our new lantern artifact intel? Temple 2? I haven't gone down the well. These are things where I'm like, I don't know if I have to go back to these places again. Maybe I do. Maybe I do have to go back because they're like the end locations with the intel. Oh, I bet you that's like... Wait. Am I just dumb? Like, you know how we found the pattern before at that one place in... Is it 1 or 3? I can't remember. I'll figure it out. The one that we were like, oh, there's a picture on there. It's not the actual thing. What if I'm stupid and I have to just go there again, but with our artifact removed from the equation? Because now that I think about that and say that out loud, maybe that makes sense. I just have to remember where the hell that was. That wasn't 1. That's at the house, which is at 2? It must be 2. Is that 2? Yeah, because it's the one with the tower. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we'll try to do that. We'll try to do that. I can't remember how I get there, though. Do I have to get there by boat? No. No. Oh, and that sucks, too, because I was so close to going there lanternless, but I just didn't. We can give that a shot. Oh. Are you kidding me? This guy's... Is there any way? Yeah, we gotta just get up over there. No, it's not okay if no boat. I need boat. I'm sad with no boat. I can't remember how to get to where I'm trying to think about this. The place I'm... No, I need to go here. But also, like, does it make sense to go in the vault as well? I don't know. We'll see. It was only 1 lantern if on land you'd need 2 for the sea? Huh? I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, there's... So... Oh, a Paul Revere reference. I see. No wonder I didn't get. Bro needs to put reference tone indicators for me. That shit, I need that shit. Is it this way? There's too many different routes in this area. Maybe it's that one? Oh, it's over here. Yeah. With this way. Right. History repeats itself for those who don't know it. I see. So, if I take this boat to here, history repeats itself for those who don't know it. I see. Oh my god, it's just too close. It's just a bit too close. Can I put it down somewhere else over here? I totally can. I totally can. I can put it down over here. Oh my god, I almost just walked straight off into the water. You guys, I was so right. Do you see it? Look at that. I found it. Oh, I'm so glad we did that because we just found that. Wow, that's great. That's just great. Now, just to be safe, I gotta do it the other way around. What did we find? Yeah, actually nothing. Actually, we found nothing, but maybe if I do it the other way around, then I can, maybe I could use this? No. Looks like the wardrobe that the lion and the witch were in. That's so true. I can't do anything here. Dang it, I thought maybe something over here. Back to the drawing board. I could try going down the vault again. There's this whole thing, right? Where did this take me? I can't remember where this takes me. Oh, that's right. You extinguish all that stuff. Rotate banana. Oh. And then obviously just drop the... What if I don't pull you anymore? Okay, but I still need you... Am I gonna die if I jump down there? I don't know if and when I accidentally, like, soft lock myself out of progressing. So let's do this. God, I love those things. They're so sick. Hello. What's up, monkey 01026? Hope you're doing well. I am puzzling. I am puzzled. I scared you? How'd I scare you? I'm not even that scary. I'm not even really that scary. Most of the time. I don't know if I'm finding any new intel here. The pause was startling. Look, I was trying to decide if I was going to read all the numbers in the username, and then I thought, you know what, I better read all the numbers in the username. Nothing much. I do love this game though. Oh, what a game. Yeah, it do be puzzling at this point, and I am just kind of, I'm going back through and checking locations to see if I have missed pieces of information that I need to proceed, is where I'm at, which, you know, is a common occurrence in this game. But wow, the reveal when I found out you could do all this, I was not prepared for it. I think I gotta grab my lantern again. What did I think of the first jump scare? Honestly, the first time that these dudes popped out at me, I wasn't all too worried about it. It was only in the... there was one section where they were getting me. Oh, it was in the third temple area when you're like, once you've blown out all the lights and are having to make your way back through the mansion. I was a little bit tense there. I will say I was feeling a little tense there. Why does this guy not have his lantern on? I can't see. I don't know where to go. Wait. You guys. Scared you so much when you first faced one, hated the glowing eyes. It's a... Oh. Yeah, it's quite intense. It is quite intense. Especially compared to, like, base game, which has nothing... I mean, the fish, but, you know, it doesn't feel the same. You're not being actively looked out for and all that. The mouth always wigged you out? Yeah, the mouth is creepy. Oh. Okay, well... Alright, let me just, The fishes ain't too bad? Yeah, the fishes are not that bad, all things considered. And now that, like, I feel like I'm okay at avoiding these guys for the most part, so... Ebrozo with the jukes? Yeah, I do my best. We do a little bit of that around here. Alright, there's our dam break. Hold on a sec, sorry. They kind of just sit there and don't do anything? Yeah, it's true. But I know some people get real creeped out by them. Who is making these noises in my ear? It's not appreciated. Look, I know I'm doing it. I might be doing it again. I'm going back into the vault. I don't know what I'm looking for at this point, you guys. You have a question? What's my favorite part about this game? My favorite part about this game is always the feeling of... Not just the feeling of I don't know what's going on, but the feeling of, like, when you get a small piece of information... and it feels like the biggest news you could have possibly received. You know what I mean? But then at the same time, it's like every piece of information you get like 20 questions alongside it. But that feeling is so good. It's about the discovery along the way. And the atmosphere. Okay, and like the whole game, Outer Wilds, I mean, it's a top game in my list of games. You know what I mean? Let's drop this here and see what's what. Atmosphere, the vibes, the story, the discovery, exactly, the discovery and the oh shit moments. All... Alright, well... yeah, that sounds about right. I do also really like the flying in this game. The space flight is just fun. I guess I'll try going back down there. That feeling was so nice. My favorite part's the music, how they put music into the actual game with the explorers. Yeah, that was really cool. That makes sense. Yeah, it was great how it kind of like built out as you progressed in the game. Wonderful stuff. Can I just drop this early? Hello. Hello. Okay, I can just walk by these guys. Maybe I just gotta actually walk by them better at the fireplace area. On that note, what's your favorite game? My favorite game of all time? I feel like it's, I mean, I say it every time someone asks me this. I feel like I have to say Minecraft. I feel like I have to say Minecraft. It's where I've put my most time into throughout my life. I always end up going back to the mines at some point, right? Too many hours into that game. That's up there for me. The Binding of Isaac's up there for me. You know, Slay the Spire's up there for me. We yearn for the mines. It is true. We do. All right, chat, you ready to see me open every single one of these again? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that to you again. It was enough the first time. But maybe there's something in there for us. Yeah, the Binding of Isaac. Correct. Goated game. Maybe the best roguelike to ever do it. These are the data mines, is true. Look at all this data. Mining of Isaac? They put mining into my Binding of Isaac? Never heard of it? Started as a Flash game like years and years and years ago. And then it's been a fully released game for a long time, and there's still, I think they just recently rolled out what's going to be the last update for the game. But yeah, it's like a top-down dungeon exploration with like random items every time. I don't know, the biggest thing for it is like the runs usually take anywhere between like half an hour to like an hour-ish in that game. So it's just always I feel like it's a good game to just like pick up and play whenever. I'm gonna meditate. We're gonna try the fireplace again real quick. Kind of reminds me of Moonlighter. Yeah, Moonlighter. Very much. A lot of those games kind of followed post Isaac into a similar world. Risk of Rain 2 is my roguelike of choice. I haven't ever jumped into any of the Risk of Rain games, and I really should because I know I would enjoy them. I don't know, with any of that stuff, it's a big time sink, and again, like, most of my video game time nowadays is on stream, so I have to be kind of more mindful of... I like to be more mindful of trying out different things, I don't know. And sometimes with a roguelike, like, the fun of a roguelike's getting stuck in it for, like, you know, hundreds of hours, I think. And it's definitely hard to do that on stream when I only stream for an hour and a half a day. Recently found out about a really cool arcade game. What game? Anyone here heard of Killer Queen? You know what's crazy, Z? I actually had a physical copy of I might still have it. I can't remember. I might have sold it. I might have sold my copy of Killer Queen. I had Killer Queen on the Switch for the longest time. But nobody else had it or ever played it or wanted to play it. But I have heard of Killer Queen. I played it a couple of times in college. On the Switch version, not the arcade version, because the arcade version's, like, cracked. I wish that would be sick. Roguelikes are easy to sample since it's run-based. That's true. That's true. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for jumping in. I'm here every day playing all sorts of stuff. We're doing Outer Wilds on weekday nights, so if you want to swing by on any of those, feel free. Oops. I wish more people knew about it. It makes me sad that arcade culture's dying. Well, you can say like arcade culture is dying, but just like any third space hangout places in general are dying. You know, it's not just arcades, it's any of those spaces where people were supposed to congregate and do anything outside the house. Why? Because things are too freaking expensive. That's my take. That's my 2 cents. How the heck am I supposed to have free time and free money to go play games at an arcade when I gotta work, you know? Plus I can play a video game at home. But I know, it is sad. It is sad. We have third places at home. We kind of have to create them, huh? Such as this, such as stream, right? In a way. Twitch and Discord servers, yep, yeah. Pretty much. For better or for worse. Pretty much. Which way do I go? I feel like it's this way, right? Yeah. They're just like the only internet spaces left for like actively live interacting with other human beings. Which, you know, turns out is important. I don't know. I think it's quite good. But it is sad that those physical places are no longer the meta. Ow. Alright, we're gonna go to Creepy House and just try to walk around everyone. All right. It's like over here somewhere. Is it this one? It's this one. Oh, we did that fast today. Look at that. Okay, here's the problem. This guy has his light out, so he can see me when his light is out. If he points his light at me, which is the problematic part. I need him to turn his light off. That's how I was able to sneak past those other ones, I feel like, is because they maybe didn't have their lights out. So then it becomes like, how do I get these guys to stop having their lights out? Shotgun? Someone pass me the shotgun? Can I just sneak around? He's looking at me though, bro. He's looking at me. Why did it have that symbol over there? You see that symbol on the back of the fireplace? It was that one symbol that's on the little 7 lock things. Or not 7, 5 code lock things. Am I tripping? Did I see that right? I gotta go look again. So yeah, I set up my original PlayStation 1 today. And it does hit a certain nostalgia factor. However, it feels bad not having a CRT to actually plug it into. 'Cause that shit do not scale. I either need to invest in a good scaler or figure some or find an old TV. Because the picture quality does not look good. Goodwill or Habitat for Humanity is your friend there. This is true. I did actually just go to a Habitat last weekend, fairly recently, and didn't see anything. But I go thrifting quite often, so I have no doubt I will eventually find something. Where's my tree? Bro, stop. He's too good. Now, I know what you're thinking, my lantern's out. I know. They don't instantly kill me when I walk in there, which is the confusing thing. Like, they just be looking. Okay, that guy's not just looking. Entertain them with an artful jig? I wish. I wish it was that easy. They clearly want something from me. They're like waiting for me to do something. Maybe, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I just need to hop up and down for them and they'll be like, wow, we never seen anyone do that before. Show them how a Hearthian poppin' locks? Yeah. Good idea. That'll get them. What you need is a peanut jig? You're talking about like a do 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 type peanut jig. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna get content ID matched. Oh, you're smiling friendsing me, I see. Not Charles Schultz-ing me. All about references today? Yeah, it's really great. I love when everyone's referencing things that I don't know are references to things I don't know. It's great. Nah, it's my fault for being so clueless all the time. Speaking of, I am lost. Something fireplace. Like, part of me is like, oh, I'll just watch the fireplace video again and figure it out. But like, they don't show me anything else there. When you have the sum total of human knowledge in your pocket. That's the problem though, is I don't wanna have all that knowledge. I love being a Wikipedia deep diver, but like, I want to look for the information. I don't want the information to be blasted at me. That's not fun. Gotta be in the know, you know? If you say so. I'm going back to the ship. I'm kind of crazy like that. What a beautiful ship. Oh boy. Is he doing anything else different than me? Is he doing anything else different than me? He follows the other dudes into the house and then just walks right into the fireplace. Wish the Harthian ship with Lego panned out. I know. I've seen all that. It's so sad that it didn't actually. It would have been awesome. They literally just walk right in. Here you go. Okay, thank you. They literally just walk right in. He's putting chocolate on his s'mores. You never did that. I need to put chocolate on my s'more. Do I have to roast a marshmallow at that fireplace? He just walks right in. How the hell does he just walk right in? And where, we found a thing over there, but not the seal. Oh my god, I feel like I'm missing something right in front of my face. I don't understand. I don't understand. Ah. Like, I found information here, but I didn't find the key I need to work the vault properly. I don't think. Did I miss something in these videos? Like, I'm getting to crazy levels where, like, what if I need to be paying attention to, like, the symbols that show up on the locks or whatever, like the password lock thingies. Perhaps not. Oh, I'm gonna be here forever staring at every single thing here. Everything is all iconography based. What am I missing? What am I missing? Pay attention. Pay attention to all the symbols. Too bad we can't just translate. Too bad we can't just translate. I'm sure that would be helpful. Hey, get your artifact here. Thank you, I did. If only you knew someone who has already translated one alien language. I do know someone who's already translated one alien language. I do. Wouldn't they have told me if they knew another language as well, though? Surely. But don't call me Shirley. Let's go look. Yo, what's up, Ruffles? I almost said Rylan because you said Wildin, and then I was like Ruffles. My goodness.
My stream streak today is 67.
How are you doing, Ruffles? Oh shoot! Oh, you guys? We're fine. We're not fine. We're not fine. We're not fine. We're about to get electrocuted in the water. Your stream streak today is 6-7. Good work, hero. Oh my goodness. I am so lost. I'm so lost. My poor brain is trying to parse all this information. Bro's not locked in. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be. There's too much stuff here, man. There's too much stuff to try to pay attention to. I already went in that room. We got that secret. How are you doing, Ruffles? Up to anything new? Fuel depleted using oxygen as propellant. How far have I gotten in the DLC? I feel like decently far. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to crack all the seals on the thing in the vault. Because one of the seals is exceedingly easy to crack once you've learned about your artifact. But the other seals, not so blatantly obvious how to crack. So now I'm like flailing around trying to figure this out. Doing good, up very early so I get to watch Ebrozo. Well, hey, there's not much to watch. It's a lot of stumbling and fumbling, but I guess that's what people like out of an Outer Wilds stream, huh? I don't know why I'm going in here. I don't need to go in there. Look, also I have no oxygen. I don't know the quickest place to get oxygen here. I know it's true. I know it's true that that's what people want out of their Outer Wilds streams because inevitably, as soon as I'm done playing the game, do things too well and the cheating allegations start? Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, at least you don't have to worry about any of that here. At least you don't have to worry about that here. It should be pretty obvious that we don't have to worry about that. I have to come. I'm checking out all the rocks. I don't like the sound of using our oxygen as propellant sound. Okay. Did I check yesterday if I knock the seal in here, does it pop in the above ground area too? Let's double check. Not that it matters all too much, I don't think. How do I get that boat? How do I get that boat? This we've got, obviously, because we can just see it and do it. If only a species that evolved from the water could swim. Yep, don't know anybody who's capable of that. Unfortunately, do not know anyone who's capable of that. Like, do these symbols mean something that I should know? Look at that. We solved it. Just kidding. Yeah, it would be convenient being able to swim right about now. Okay, let's do this one. I just don't think doing just one of these matters. You solved it, pop off, yeah. Exactly. And there's no way it's the same code on all of them, because that would be demonstrably stupid. So I feel like I shouldn't even bother trying to do that. How do I get the boat? They're not telling me things, chat. They're specifically keeping secrets just from me. So that cracks the first seal. Kind of like coffee in the morning. Well, what does that do for me? That on its own doesn't do anything for me. That light on the bridge makes it so I can't go. So, like, clearly... Everyone in the world knows except for Ebrozo? Yeah, it's true. The one time you don't bother trying something, it ends up being the solution. It's possible, right? And that's true. That's true. We could just... that's what I'm telling you. We could just sit here and just do every single combination. It would not take an infinite amount of time. It would take a non-infinite amount of time, so we could do it. You ready? Brute force it? Yeah, the most satisfying way to play any game, brute force the solutions. That's what everyone loves to see. Everyone loves to see someone brute forcing the answers to their favorite game. Okay, well, I can't help but notice that the song is playing, so at this point, I might as well. We might as well keep spinning, right? Yeah, I'm curious as to whether these symbols are symbolic of something and I should be paying attention to that and like putting them in certain orders because of that. I don't know. Logical conclusion, brute force all gaming by going outside and touching grass. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. I know it. I know what it is. I don't know what it is, Chad. Don't worry. Just keep spinning? Yeah. Alright, if you say so. Did we get it? I hate to break it to you, Chad. I think we're done for on this one. It's not looking good. I will tell you it's not looking good. It's an owl folk system, I know this. Yeah. Yeah. They know something I don't know. Them owls. They're always yapping about something, and I don't know what's going on. Them holding their, I don't know how to get through the fireplace. Every time I go in there, they all just stare at me like I'm stupid, and then one of them decides to munch on my neck. Or snap my neck, depending. Very rude. You could try being nicer. They know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? That's true. And they still wouldn't tell you. Where could I possibly be missing information? Only in my brain. There's more to explore here. Which every time there's more to explore here makes me feel like I should have all the pieces to the puzzle. Chat. Oh, I do have this symbol written down. Never mind. I was going to say, why don't I have this symbol written down in my notes? But I do have that symbol written down. The lodge, I randomly happened to figure that out. Good luck. They would tell you it's 3 licks to get to the center of a... If you say so. The only thing I haven't tried there is like just walking backwards into them, but that seems so dumb as well. It feels like I'm supposed to somehow kick them all out of there. But like we know that we can't kick them out because all of their host bodies are dead. And you can't kick them into a dead body because it says so in the slide reel documentation. They'll be impressed by moonwalking? Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to... There's so few things... What if I go to them without my spacesuit on? Actually, no, I never have my suit on when I'm in the other area. So that wouldn't matter. Let's go. I'll try it. I don't know what else to do over there. Sing a song for them? Roast a marshmallow for them? I can't do any of those things. I can't do any of those things in their own special little world. Streaking? Yeah. I don't even have my suit on. Maybe they would like me more if I put my suit on. This is the thing that is so annoying. It's not that annoying. I'm clearly missing a piece of the puzzle. I'm clearly missing a piece of the puzzle. They just walked through the fireplace. They just show up and they walk through the fireplace. Is there another is this one of them things where they're showing me a picture of a fireplace and they're showing me this information, so I think that this is the fireplace I need to go through, but then actually there's another fireplace this whole time and I'm an idiot for trying to go this way? That's also possible. And to be fair, I haven't explored the rest of this area artifact list, so I might be missing something there. Also, chat, just so you know, you do have ads rolling in just a sec here, so lock in. I will pause up when those show up. So don't fret. There's that. These creepy guys. They hate me. The ad fog rolling in, exactly. You can feel it approach. Bro's talking about the fireplace, doesn't even realize he needs to find the smoke place first. You're so right. Smoke before fire or something. Oh. You guys, I thought I could just sneak past him. It didn't work. It didn't work. Alright, BRB chat. Now, the question is, why won't they let me in? Why won't they let me in? Do they hate me? Do they not want to see me succeed? Do they just want me to run forehead cam? Okay. There you go. Guys, I'm scared. What do I do? What do I do? Help. They hate four-eyed freaks like the alien, not glasses wearers. I think they hate me too. I think they do. They're so rude. Where do I go? What do I do? What if I... My god, you guys. I broke the game. Chat. The game is broken. The game, I literally cannot. I didn't break the game. I didn't break the game. My controller disconnected. My controller lost connection for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm so low down in my chair. Or maybe it's because it's dying. It must be dying. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Alright, we should be chill now. I'm assuming it was just battery. Which tree? Which tree? That one. Bro didn't break the game broke bro. True. True, and the bro's broke. All these things are true. Maybe I put my artifact down on the ground for them? I don't know. What do they want from me? Like I give it to them? Maybe they just want that. Maybe they need an offering. Do a dance for them? I can't dance, but I can do that. Do you guys want my artifact there? Nope. 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 Okay, well that's not it. I think there was something. Am I insane? Am I insane for just doing it over and over again? I don't feel insane yet. Maybe I need to check out other areas in here. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. This boat path doesn't do anything for me. There's that other house over there, but have I gone to that one yet? Maybe I need to go to that house over there. You believe, Mess? Thanks for your belief, but you know what? Thank you. I should just say thank you and leave it at that. Oh yeah, there's this whole door thing. We can get to the other side of that door from the boat when we come in here from Boatway, right? We get to the other side of that door when we take the boat, but the door is closed. Can I open the door? I don't think I've tested this yet. Is this door openable here? Like a so? No. Don't believe in yourself, believe in mess. Believe in the mess that believes in you. Good point. Good point. Give me something real. Alright. Our other... The other houseway is like off that way. Let's take a peek behind the hood really quick. Just gotta check. Just gotta see what I'm missing. You know? I have no idea when I need to relinquish myself of the artifact. So that's our creepy house over there. Do I get to see anything different about it from over here? Don't think so. There's this place where they just like to sit and stare. But stare at what? We may never know. Thank you for the posture check. I am shrimping a little bit. And the hydrate, you're too kind. Alright. This guy's got a bright ass flashlight. Okay. I'm just gonna get my lantern and bring it over that way. One step at a time, right? Wait, I thought I could go over there. Am I tripping? Is that only when I'm in the spirit world? Oh no. Don't do it to me. Oh my god. You guys, they hate me. I think that's I think we haven't done that yet. I might be tripping, but I think maybe we haven't gone over to that area yet. Oh, I don't know. It's been so long since we did Temple 1 exploration. Frick. Freaking heck, dude. They don't want to see me succeed. They truly don't. Can we watch a movie in here? Not the time for watching movies, noted. Yeah, like, is there anything after the flooding that gets, like, opened up or revealed that I need to go see? There's so many potential things that I could be missing, you know? Like, this feels as if it could be a great way for me to die. Let's, go the intended route here. I feel like a crazy person looking around these places, dude. What am I doing? Don't tell me 50% food remaining. After the flood, come to rest on the mountains of Ararat. That's so good. Got him. Yeah. We haven't become crazy enough. All right. Well, what if I crawl under this tree? Is that crazy enough for you? Look. I bet you didn't know there was a nice spot to hide under this tree. Maybe if we stand here for the next 10 minutes, something will happen. I feel like that's a pretty normal thing to happen in this game, right? If at first you don't succeed, try it again until you eventually figure it out. That's a nice amount of crazy. Perfect. I'm glad you think so. We'll refill our jetpack there. Don't want to miss out on anything there. Let's go. Let's go in here just for old time's sake. Who knows? Who knows? If we're stumbling upon things, maybe we'll stumble upon something in here. Chat. My brain is thinking. my brain just had a thinking moment. My brain just had a thinking moment. Let's hear it. Hear me out. Hear me out. Our are this may be stupid. You know how I'm talking about how the language and messages being passed down to us from these people are all done in the form of iconography, and I was saying like what if our symbols are representative of something for these like the codes we're supposed to do or whatever. But then I'm like, okay, there's 5 windows here. What if somehow each one of these like correlates to a specific symbol? It correlates to one of the symbols somehow. I don't know how yet, because I would need to go back and do some digging with the symbol we know and these. Like, I'm going to have to go back to Temple 1, confirm that its layout... I'm going to have to map Temple 1's picture layout to the code that works in the sealed vault for the first one. And then from that, figure out what the rest of our symbols line up to be. If this is the case... Whoa, I literally... The feeling I got when I came in here and I was like, okay, we're going to go down here. And then I was like, wait a second, how many of these are there? And all it took was me going, there are 5 of these. And then I went, 5, huh? You're telling me there's 5 distinct things going on here? If this pans out correctly, and you know I said I was looking for symbols in iconography to correlate with our keypad information, that would be something. So dedicated are these devs to little details that they were quite bummed they had to scrap the idea they had to make the jetpack flame green upon refueling using the stranger's flamethrower fuel. That's so funny. I can't even see my jetpack, so I can't even see the flame. Alright, chat. As usual with every Outer Wilds stream, we flailed around for the entire stream, and I feel like I literally just stumbled upon a possible idea, a possible answer to our questions. So, I think this feels like a great stopping point for today. I'm gonna sleep on it. We're gonna hit it, boots on the ground, running tomorrow. This is a good theory. This is what this game is all about, man. Having this overwhelming feeling of like, I think I solved something, until tomorrow I'm gonna try it and then it's not gonna work and I'm gonna be like, F. Oh, so I'll catch you all there. Thank you everyone for hanging out for stream today. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you everyone who's been in chat. Thank you everyone who's been lurking. Thank you everyone that followed today. Y'all are the best. I'm just gonna meditate here real quick, just so we can get it over with. Oh, I appreciate you all very much. I will see you tomorrow for some more Outer Wilds, as usual. And let's take a look here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We're gonna go ahead and start up a raid over to Cyan Fen, playing some Hightail. Let's get that raid message going. Raid message in the chat. Top 1 for the subs, bottom 1 for everyone else. I will see you tomorrow for some more Outer Wilds. And until then, y'all have a good one. Bye!